biggest misconception I've seen that most people are applying, and that is why they are not getting the results of the 80-20 rule. They apply it in business, the result is not showing. They apply it in their education, the result is not showing. I want to tell you the best way to achieve that result through the 80-20 rule. I want to give you the logic behind it, and if you can get it, I assure you your life will not remain the same. So let's get into it. The 80-20 rule, I've said it before, this rule was coined by a man called Vilfredo Pareto in Italy. He actually found out that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by just 20% of the population. Are we together so far? Principle also applied in economics. The principle also applied in business and in finances, in health, in productivity, education, and virtually everything. And that's how this principle became popular. I think you can find it in the book. And I know I've seen a book like that, the 80-20 principle, Pareto principle. There is a book like that, so you can check it out. So let me show you how you can maximize it. And if you're a student, this will be very, very helpful for you. If you're a business owner, this will also be very, very helpful for you. So now let's get into it. So he actually said that virtually 80% of the results you will get, right, is produced by 20% of the effort. We'll do small calculation now. Are you seeing it? So he said, if I want to achieve 80% results, you don't necessarily have to put in 80% results to achieve 80%. Do you understand? So you just have to put in 20% effort and you achieve 80% results. Did you get it? But now I asked myself a question when I was thinking about this principle, and then I said, what if I want to achieve 100% results? If your goal is to achieve 100% results, how are you going to do it? How much effort are you going to put into it to achieve the maximum results? Although 100% is not physically, psychologically possible, right? Let's say you can achieve 99.9%. How do you do that? It simply means that you will have to put in that 80% effort you didn't put before in order to get the 100% result that you want. Does it make sense? So you can also turn this principle to say that 20% result can also be gotten by 80% effort. And I will prove that to you. Just give me some time. Because if you're starting a business and you're putting in only 20% effort, it will not come, your business will not prosper the way you want it to. You might not be productive the way you want it to, because for you to really be a proud owner of a business, mastery is needed. It is essential that you are a master. So if you put in 20% effort, I'm sorry, you might not make it when you want to start a business. But if you want to implement a business, if you want to sell your product, then the 80-20 principle is applicable, because you are not starting there. You use 80-20 principle when you are executing a plan. I will say it again. You use the 80-20 principle when you are executing a plan, not when you are starting up. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Same thing too, if you are a student, you don't use the 80-20 principle when you want to go and read. If you have 100 pages to read, 100 pages to read, don't tell me that if you read only 20 pages that you get A. It's not possible now. Do you understand? You must be able to apply the 80-20 principle and also read the 100 pages in order to get A. And that is what I want to show you. So in summary, 80% results can be achieved by 20% effort. Is that true? It also implies that 20% results can be obtained from 80% effort. Now, this is what I want to tell you. Listen to this one carefully. Are we together? Now, before you can apply the 80-20 rule, This is just the second part of the equation. You should have applied the first part of the equation, which is 20/80 rule. Do you understand? This is the first part. This is the first part, and I want to prove that to you.